Joining me now is Todd, moderator of Meet the Press. All right, Chuck, this morning we're all looking at Georgia. We know Georgia again has become a huge staple in this election, getting a lot of attention. So last week we had the debate, right, between Senator Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker. We really kind of saw Warnock shy away from the allegations that Walker paid for a woman to have 2 abortions. All right, let's fast forward a week, and his campaign releases an ad attacking those accusations. Do you think Warnock and the campaign really realized, hey, we kind of missed an opportunity here in the debate, and the best way now to go after Walker is to bring up his scandals?
No, I think this is the way they wanted to do it. I don't think they want the senator himself talking about these allegations. You know, and for the longest time, it has been the super PACs that have been running the personal attack ads against Herschel Walker. And I don't think voters, I think it is interesting that his campaign is now paying for ads that do this versus the super PAC doing it. I don't know if voters really notice that difference. But I'll tell you this, I'm more intrigued by another ad that Raphael Warnock put up in the last 24 hours. And it's an ad that touts in a positive way his work with Ted Cruz, Republican senator from Texas. And this is what this tells me is, look, I think there's no doubt Warnock is going to be the leading vote, is going to get more votes than Herschel Walker on Election Day. But is he going to get 50% plus 1 and avoid the runoff? That's the question. The final group of undecided voters, I talked with a panel of them. I was in Georgia earlier this week. They're all exhausted from the partisanship. And so I see what Warnock's trying to do. He knows who these folks are. They're looking for any evidence that somebody isn't going to be as partisan as, the next guy. And so I think Warnock trying to tout Ted Cruz, Warnock not being the one to personally go after Walker at that debate. I think he's realizes his path to avoiding a runoff is appealing to these voters who are exhausted from partisanship.
And I think we did get a sneak peek of that in the debate. He mentioned his work with Ted Cruz in response to a couple of those questions.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of a preview there. All right, so this morning you're going to have Wyoming Representative Liz Cheney on the show. Even though she's going to no longer be in Congress, do you think she is going to become one of the key political players in 2023 as we look ahead to 2024?
I think as long as Donald Trump is the accepted leader of the Republican Party, Liz Cheney is going to be quite relevant because she has said that she's going to spend the rest of her life trying to keep Donald Trump out of power. So as long as he's trying to get power, she's going to try to stop him. Does she do it by running for president herself against him? Does she do it by putting an organization together that tries to stop him? I think that part's unclear. Certainly some questions I'm going to ask her today. But I think there's no doubt it doesn't seem, just because she got ousted from Congress, she's got a platform. She has some name ID. She has access to a lot of powerful interests who also would like to see Donald Trump stopped inside the party. So I think she's going to be a very relevant political figure over the next couple of years, as long as Donald Trump remains relevant in the Republican Party.
All right, she's not giving up a fight, still willing to go head to head. Looking forward to that interview today. Thank you, Chuck. Meet the Press airs at 10 right after 11 Alive Weekend Morning News.